door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired. Control. Somewhere, not far from here, the lieutenant is preparing her fire. A sturdy metal. This could be a The door rattles. The door rattles again.
Stop banging on the door! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already... Go check the backyard door. Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
I know my rights, and don't you marm me.
Insufficiently differential.
Hold your horses. I don't care about your...
A shift in temperature. The air chills around. A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave. It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil. Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down. Is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the... These boots were probably... You hear someone walking. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communal.
Do I have to open the door? Did you have a warrant?
Later then, it's generally easy. A poor communal.
Do I have... Did you have a warrant?
Later then, it's generally easier to... This door has been closed. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chains. This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle snaps like a twig. A plaster cast bust depicts Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. A warm feeling fills you as you look into Mazov's marble eyes. The hallway behind the door is empty. No one... That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white. The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, because white is the color of peace. Because white is the color to symbolize the toppling of also some social Gone. Gone is the glory of hope.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my brother.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
Go ahead then.
She's the cleaning lady.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry. Pea-brain, someone played a trick on you. Martinez, is a name.
Oops, you really didn't get the joke there.
Yes, I know who you mean.
Somewhere in the building.
What's he in trouble for? Murder? I'll wait till you've got the wrong man. But even so, you're out of luck. He lives upstairs in room 28. Ask away, policeman. Some lunatic lost his mind.
With how small these rooms are.
No one lives there. It's been empty for months. Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like great young people. Oh, that one is a scientist. I think he studies astrology. Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall. The symbol of what now? Huh, I thought Revachol was the capital.
She mumbles some kind of a response. You hear someone walking around inside. Rearrange.
Excuse me?
Scare them. Suspect there's no sweet talking. You have plenty of a reason to enter.
Oh, come on.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates.
Her voice is really cheerful.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see? Very well, but please make it quick. Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us $3, and again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's
So preppy. She's probably on some low grade.
a hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his...
The sum must have been puny.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it. These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. And if... Don't ask me what happened with... Both apartments are now unrented. I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, it was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a... But that was months ago. Of course.
Give me a moment. I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them. Yes, well,
Your statements are too vague to comment on. This door is made of metal and appears to be number 28. No one answers. Looks like he isn't home. You should come back later. Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see.
Can I help you? What thing? What?
You feel like you should come back to this thing, but this industrial gas-powered stove has been used. There is a variety of soaps and bleaches. This is gonna take the hard stuff too. Use as much as you can. The bottom of the pot fills with All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them. A commercial pot draws your attention. The soap bubbles over the rim of the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil. Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots. A two-course dinner of rotten flesh. The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those just like beef stew. That's it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're going to get. Steam dense with the smell of string. The boots look clean. Feels like you should have used vinegar too. The strong vinegar odor forces you to take a The whole kitchen now smells like white vinegar, but a pair of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just the door is closed. The door is closed. The door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired, controlled. Somewhere, not far from here, the lieutenant is preparing her fire. Claudia Amandu, he writes. You realize the detective A sturdy this could be the door rack. A sturdy this could the door.
Stop banging on the door! The police? No. Go check the backyard door.
Madame, I assure you.
There is no reply.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves.
You're well versed in.
I know my rights, and don't
Miss! What do you...
hold your horse. I don't care about your...
A shift in temperature. A former architect stands before us. It's clean and faint pencil is red from the cold. This door has been closed with it's a solid lump of metal. This door has been closed with This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle.
After you, detective.
A plaster cast bust. Krasmazov. Nomd.
Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm. There aren't many communists around. You hear some walking, you can feel tension. A poor communard.
Do I have to open the door? Did you have a walk?
Let's go.
We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Later then, it's generally easier to do.
Give me a moment. The cold never...
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do.
I'm fine. Fine.
You're still worried.
Now, what do you...
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the rest.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Pea brain. So...
Oops. You really...
I thought it was obvious.
Yes, yes.
Somewhere.
What's he in trouble? Talk? He lives upstairs in room...
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony.
Ask away, no one lives... Impossible. Maybe it's great. Young.
She mumbles some kind.
Give me a moment. Ask away. Oh, that one is a son. I think he studies. Something to do with all those... That's what I said.
The lieutenant shakes his head. Come on, people. Try to keep up. She mumbles. You hear someone.
Excuse me.
Scare them. There's no sweet. You have plenty of reason to.
Oh, come on.
That was smart.
Satisfied.
Her voice is really.
Do you want to see my ID as well? Very well, but please... Oh, that's another huge... And again...
Oh, the sum must have been puny.
These apartments are perfect. I'll tell you. Martin... Well, it does not disappear from my... Don't ask me what happened. Both apartments... I mean, it was some... But that was months. Of course.
Give me a moment. I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them. Yes.
Your statements are too.
Over here. Let me handle this. Detective disorientated.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is...
Yes, extremely normal. I'm not a gardener, by the way. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What you want is of no significance, officer.
I saw what you will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people...
So you were spying on us. We've talked to Eva Claire.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Look, a comedian. Do your job. Ask your question.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
What are we going to do?
You were specifically asked not...
The union isn't...
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the arse, like I already told you.
This is where you say your bit.
Detective.
Precinct 57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you, maybe against his better judgment, but he does.
Oh, this is about...
You sure took your time, huh?
Oh, he was real.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it.
You might want to start asking.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Do a head count first. Connect these starting from the right. Boot sitting on his right. Standard working boot. Coughs a lot. Across at the other table. A symmetric burn on his neck. And then standard working boot. The emblem on his vest in the far corner. Standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 41. With the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man in the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot. In conclusion, these 7 exactly. You've stood there for about...
The fuck is with you, fella? What are you talking about? Or what? You...
Actually, boss, we've been talking.
This person...
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
So let me get this straight. There is an Ace Hardy boy.
That's right. We're not You're not cops here.
Good. We are all watching.
There's no point in pushing it.
The pretty boy.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Container belt? Like we use in the hall? Because we took it.
As he speaks, his fist...
We did this. Together. God damn.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
We hanged him up by...
Didn't they teach you?
You're pretty sure you've had at least certainly enough to not put up with this backsass. Deliver a knockdown observation.
We...
Look. Yeah. I knocked him out.
That's right, lawman.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up. Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others, but... Alain, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first. This little rat-faced fellow is solid, too. Always fidgety, yes, but no change there. Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice. Just tomato. A single sentence would wear him out. He can't take the length of the questioning. Keep it going long enough, and he'll crack.
No. Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat...
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a...
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Right fucking here. The fucker started coming my fucking elbow.
Samuran boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquently... He may be lying, but he's good at it.
And fuck you, too, copper. Picking up.
His all muscle. This one is a stone wall.
Like what, copper?
You don't have to answer.
I know, Lizzie.
Known him? Yeah.
Quiet.
By the Pine Skull, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for what?
No. I mean the Pines cow. Why don't you ask her?
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
How many people have you sent?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
The River Esperance Correctional Facility, a military prison.
Rest assured, lawman.
Are you deaf? There will be no singling any. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Who do you fucking think does?
The sweaty man turns red and
It's not the fat ass. Titus?
I think you got your answer.
Yes, there are some administrative differences.
Why? 'Cause he was worth. And he stepped.
What kind of mercy?
The kind that shows up when you start it.
A live grenade.
this one has a special gripe with
I can't prove it, but I know.
'Cause one night, he walked straight up to the mic and...
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there. We couldn't believe it either.
Sire. The tale is true.
Wrong. He harassed
There's a slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets.
to kill us all if we don't open the gates.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the... Show me your con. Why don't you show me your...
Aren't you fucking listening?
Yeah.
There's something odd here.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. I'm not...
Nothing. You're
I think we're going to stick around. Thanks. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just...
Good luck with that.
Rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals. This industrial,
What are you planning to do? Throw a dinner party?
whatever you had planned, you have to do it when the lieutenant's gone. The stove is unmoved by your...
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Oh, so
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell us?
I would though.
typical Vino clone. Everard sent word you two would be around again. That's the only reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out. Again. About fucking time.
Whoa. In your hand. Parole. What a funny little cat. Don't let the scary The container is warm to the touch. Or you suck a manly dose of the extreme. It tastes like many things. All melted into one conflagrant. Not this warmth. It makes you want to share your... Already you can tell if you can...
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority.
Stop shit, the law.
Yeah.
What? Now you're in...
Are you sure?
There is little left to salvage. Did I not tell you to pick the right option?